tall order for the New York Rangers on Saturday night as they look to stave off elimination down 3-2 to the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Eastern Conference Finals. But some fans of the Blue Shirts, they've seen this movie before, and it had a happy ending. New York Post sports columnist Mark Cannizzaro joins me to talk some Rangers hockey. Mark, some of us are old enough to remember 28 years ago, Mark Messier guaranteed a Game 6 victory while the Blue Shirts were down 3-2 against the Devils to force a Game 7, and he delivered on his guarantee. This Ranger team has shown a lot of fight this postseason. So will history repeat itself here?
Well, I believe I made a prediction on this air a few days ago that the Rangers were going to win at the Garden the other night, and that did not come to fruition. So our viewers should take note of that. But I think it's going to be a tall task for the Rangers tonight, to be honest with you. I just feel like Tampa has found its footing. It's kind of found that mojo, it had as, two-time defending Stanley Cup champions. There was a 9-day layoff, that they had, because they'd swept the Florida series while the Rangers were going 7 with Carolina. And, it's just human nature. You can't, a team can, it's hard to stay that sharp just practicing for 9 days. So it took a couple games at the Garden for Tampa to get rolling. And they just seem to be kind of unstoppable right now to me. Although that said, the Rangers, they lost, the other night at the Garden on a goal that on a screen goal where Igor didn't see the goal. It was off a shin pad or a knee, and with 1:50 left in the game. So it's not like they're getting dominated now, but I just feel like it might be a tall task. The Rangers' offense has been really scuffling. Tampa has really muddied this series up and not let the Rangers skate in open ice like where they thrive. And the Rangers just haven't found a way to adjust.
Now, the Post spoke with Messier, Mark Messier, who we mentioned before Game 6. So what does he think about the chances of this young Ranger squad to force a Game 7?
Well, he addressed, I spoke to him last night, and he was addressing kind of what I just mentioned before, how Tampa Bay adjusted. The first 2 games, the Rangers had a lot of ice to skate in, and that they thrive that way. Panarin with his, with the puck on his stick is so dangerous. Mika was left open a few times on power plays and just blasted some goals. These last few games, Tampa has just kind of they've really reduced the scoring chances, and the Rangers, I feel, are pressing a little bit. The game at the Garden, they had a couple pucks bounce over their sticks. They've gotten a little frustrated. They, Strome whiffed on one late in the game. Messier was kind of talking a little bit about his biggest message, and frankly was kind of part of my column, was about belief, and when he made that guarantee that, was splashed all over the back page of the Post back in '94 before Game 6 of the Devils series, when he goes out and scores a hat trick, it was all about belief. And he was trying to he said those words, it was a bit calculated because he wanted his players in the room to know that he believed in them, and maybe, have a subliminal message out there via the back pages of the papers that, this was absolutely doable. This Rangers team is a much younger team. There's no comparison really. So they don't have somebody in that room to do that. Even a Chris Kreider, who was a leader in there, is not, doesn't have the same kind of cachet that Messier had. So, but Mark talked a lot about the Rangers trying to adjust a little bit because Tampa has done the best adjusting in this series. And even, I just got back from the skate, and Gerard Gallant, the Rangers coach, talked about the fact that you have to figure out at this time of year how to win games, not the way you won them all season, and the Rangers are going to have to do that tonight.
They will have to do that tonight. It'll be interesting to see. As you said, Mark Messier is not walking into that locker room. They don't have Mark Messier there, but we have Mark Cannizzaro. Mark, appreciate you joining me, sharing your thoughts on this, and we'll see if the Rangers can pull out the victory in Game 6. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Dax. Talk to you soon.